Arjun is in a miserable position. That is not the position of Arjun, the person. That is the situation of entire mankind. That is the conflict that we all face daily, every day. So first of all, it is not about Arjun and Krishna. It is not about two persons. Arjun and Krishna are both within us. Krishna is not standing in front of Arjun. Krishna is the heart of Arjun.
How to get rid of fear? A fear of losing my image in front of others.
Sit. What's your name?
Pratik.
Pratik is saying how to get rid of fear, and then he specifies the fear of losing my image in front of others. Pratik, if it is really your image, how can you lose it? If it is really yours, is it possible to lose it? But no, we all know that we are so conscious about our image and we feel so vulnerable about it. There is always the threat of our self-image being lost, destroyed, or distorted. Why does that happen? That happens because our image is not ours at all. It's a second-hand image. We do not look at ourselves directly. We look at ourselves through the eyes of others. It is another matter that even the others do not have their own eyes. But as far as we are concerned, we look at ourselves through the eyes of others. We think that this is my image, but it is constantly supplied to us by somebody else. I was recently conducting an interview for hiring MBA students. So one of the candidate, he comes and I ask him that, what are your qualities? What do you call as your strengths? Candidates are very eager to spell out their strengths. So I asked him, what do you call as your strengths? He said, I'm a very good leader. I said, how do you know that you are a good leader? The fellow says, this, that, nothing comes out of it. So I asked him, young man, tell me really, why have you written that you have leadership qualities? What made you believe that you are a leader? He said, sir, the fact is, everybody tells me that you are a good leader. Lots of people have already told me that you are a good leader and you would make for an even better leader in the future. So I have come to believe that I am a good leader. I have leadership skills. He said, if others are telling you that you are a leader, then who is leading whom? Are you a leader or are they leading you into believing that you are a leader? He didn't get the point. So I repeated what I wanted to say twice, thrice, and then something started opening up. He said, yes. If my very self-concept comes from others, then surely it's the others who are dominating. It's the others who are leading me. I do not know myself. All I know of myself is what others have given to me. I come over to the podium and I say something. I have really no realization of the quality of my talk. If everybody applauds, I feel good. I must have said something good. And if I am hooted and jeered, then I feel, oh, I must have spoken horribly. I come to the campus and people tell me, wow, looking smart, handsome. I swell up. Yes, I must be looking good. That's why the compliment. And the same person in the afternoon tells me, you're looking so dumb. What happened to you? Why is your face so fallen. And I start wondering, yes, that might really be so. Every bit of our self-image is acquired from others. There is hardly a thing that we know about ourselves. And the more our self-image is acquired from others, is dependent from others, the more is the power of others to destroy it or distort it. That is the reason why we are afraid. You get up to speak and you are very, very afraid what the others might think. In fact, even today, many of you will simply not ask questions because of the fear of others. What will the others think? Many of you, even if you speak, you will speak in the shadow of others, fully conscious of what the others might be thinking, and so you will manipulate your words. You will customize your language so that others are kept satisfied. The others are always dominating the mind. Ask yourself, of all that you know about yourself, how much is first hand? Of all the identities that you carry, how many are intrinsic, all yours, and how many have been supplied by external situations, society, powers? The more you are living with a borrowed self-concept, with a borrowed self-image, the more you will be afraid of the world. It's a slavery. I do not know myself, and I'm dependent on somebody else. The exploration into what is happening opens the door to freedom from what is happening. If you can somehow look at yourself directly, then the possibility of freedom from this dependency and hence freedom from this fear, then that possibility opens up. Can I look at myself directly? Can I watch my own actions? Even as I am sitting here, if I am deeply distracted, even if as I am sitting here, if my thoughts are wandering all around, can I see what is happening and why it is happening and why must it happen? Why am I so prone and so vulnerable to somebody else? Just as two chemicals, when they are kept together, they inevitably react, sodium and water. Similarly, if I am kept alongside one of my buddies and we inevitably end up reacting, then what is happening? Am I conscious? Really? Alive? Really? The more you start looking at yourself with your own eyes, the less dependent you are on anybody else. The less dependent you are on anybody else, the less is the fear of losing your self-image. Remember, you can lose it only if somebody else has supplied it. What is really yours can never be lost. Then you have a certain sureness in your mind. How can somebody change it? When you really know something by yourself, first hand, using your own eyes, using your own mind, then there is a deep, deep sureness that nobody can challenge. Then the world can come and say 1,000 things to you, but you will stand firm. Then you will just not say that, oh my God, I'm shaken, I'm shivering, my world has been turned upside down, because you know for yourself, and then it's a different ball game altogether. Getting it? Want to get rid of fear? Then reduce your dependency on others. Say, I have intelligence, I have my eyes. Let me use them to look directly at things. I'm not dependent. I'm not a slave. I'm not mechanical. I'm not just a conditioned machine. I can really, really know. When you start knowing, then what you realize is that most of what you call as your own has not really been your own. It clears away, it burns down, and that makes way for something genuine and authentic.